You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Jesse James at Jesse James Comics. I am in Glendale, Arizona. Oh, we got feedback on this one, so I'm going to turn this one off. Just hold on one second. Okay, that one is gone. All right, so, no. Just turn that whole tablet off. So we are in the Plus Studios in Glendale, Arizona. We're rock and rolling. This is our second show. Yeah, just like turn it up. So we are going to be showing you some new issues that came out today from Marvel, DC, and some independents, and then some books on the back of the wall. So let's get started. Action Comics by Marvel. This is the reprint, facsimile. That is $7. That is the reprint for DC Comics at $7. Next up, we have Batman One Bad Day Two-Face, cover A. That is $7. We have a great acetate. Hey, Lau. So a great acetate. This came out today. We only have 2 copies left. Deceased War of the Undead Gods, #2. If you're not familiar with acetate, so that's a front cover. You pull that away, you have a non-dress cover inside of it. So very, very cool. Those are cover B, issue 2. Those are $5. Hey, cool gamer. Okay, next up you have the Harley Quinn. This is the 30th anniversary book. This one is the J. Scott Campbell cover. That is $10. That is a prestige, so those are pretty thick books there. Prestige covers, those are $10 each. Next up, you have Harley Quinn #1 30th anniversary. This is the Art Germ cover. That is $10. You have Titans United. Titans United, that is issue 1, cover A. That is $4. Titans United Blood Pack #1. That is a Derek Chew cover. That is $5. Edge of Spider-Verse Spinstress. That is #4. That is the variant cover. That is cover C. That is $5. And then you have issue 4, cover A. That is $5. Carnage #6A. Carnage 6A. That is $4. And then you have Harley Quinn #1. That is the last copy, Frank Cho. That is $10. That actually came out yesterday. Looney Tunes 268. Looney Tunes 268. That is cover A. That is $3. And then we have Jane Foster Mighty Thor #4A. That is $4. Mandalorian cover issue 3, cover 4. That is $5. Mandalorian cover issue 3, cover C. That is $5. X-Men Legends number 2, cover B. That is $4. That's actually an old homage cover of a Superman comic. Axe to Grind Barbaric number 2, cover A. That is $5. Rick and Morty number 2, cover A. That is $4. Rick and Morty issue 2, cover B. That is $4. And then we have Miss Meow. This is number 4, cover A. That is $5. Miss Meow, cover B. That is $5. And then we have the 1 in 10. 1 in 10, that is $15. That is our only copy. 1 in 10, that is $15. Miss Meow, that is from Comics Elite. Very good company. 1 in 10, that is $15. All right. We have Harley Quinn number 1, 30th anniversary. That is the Adam Hughes cover. That is the last cover. That is $10. You have Micro Figures Yu-Gi-Oh! Micro Figures Yu-Gi-Oh! This is the Harpy Lady mini action figure. 2 points of articulation. That is $20. Never been opened. Hard to get these to where you can see them on the screen up close. Very cool. That's $20. We have the Doorbuster. The Doorbuster is you get Batman Mystery Casebook and Batman Hush, both Batman Day books. You get both for $1. Those are Doorbusters. We have Cali Exit. This is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. There are only 66 copies of this. That is $10. 2022 San Diego Con exclusive. That is $10. You have Robin King Death Metal Dark Knights number 1, cover A. That is $3. You have Death Metal Speed Metal number 1, cover A. That is $3. Rise of the New Gods Death Metal number 1. That is $3. We have the Batman mini bags. That set is $3. You get the Batman bag, which has a little handles inside it, and you get the Joker bag. You get both for $3. You have We have My Hero Academia. That is a mini action figure. That is $7. Yeah, BB Hardcore. I still have your books from last week as well. So, My Hero Academia. That is $7, or you get both for $10. Next up, you have Dark Knight's Batman the Drown. That is number 1. That is $10. That's the full foil. Cover A, that is $10. Dark Days the Forge. Dark Days the Forge. That is $10 for the foil. Okay. Triple B, we will take care of that pass order once you sign up for everything. Batman the Murder Machine foil. Cover A, that is $10. We will do all 3 for $20. We have the mystery bags. We just put in the mystery bag, sold a whole bunch this week. You get 5 variant covers. You get a 6 chase cover, and then you get a book that is $40 or more. Those are $25 for the mystery bags. Next up, you have the, these are all foil Power Rangers. These are $7 each. If you take them all, they are $5 each. So they are foil 9 dress covers. That last one is not, but that one would be, that's a 1 in 10. That one would be 7 down to 5 as well. You have Mandalorian number 3, cover C. That is $5. And then you have Mandalorian cover 4. That is $5. Okay, next up, you have the World Series 1984 program. That is Padres and Tigers. That is $20. And then you get the bonus with it, which is the special Miller Lite edition. So you get both copies for $20. American Railroads. That is 1953. That's a mini comic book. Tells you about railroads. That is trains. That is $5. Okay, next up we have Bermuda, John Layman, number 1, IDW. That is $1. We have War Crime Civil War, $1. The Fix, number 1. These are all dollar books. Shanghai Red, number 1. Plutona, number 1. Image Comics. We have Die, number 1. That is a variant cover. I don't know what variant cover that is, but that is $1. Avengers versus Infinity, number 1. Secret Invasion, one shot, number 1. Generation Hope, number 1. Green Arrow, Brightest Day, number 1. House of M, The Day After, number 1, one shot. Okay, we have Bullet Point number 1, Bullet Point number 1. Iron Man, Captain America, number 1. Civil War, Casualties of War. We will be hitting our break at the bottom of the hour in 5 minutes. This is the experience. Siege number 1, cover A.
What if you grab a red watcher since the trunk is open?
Thanks. Roche Limit number 1, Image Comics for $1. Justice League Endless Winter number 1. The X-Files number 1 subcover. Fight Club Volume 2, cover C, number 1. Is that front? No. Fury, Garth Ennis, Max number 1. We have Terror Inc. number 1. The Dying and the Dead. Red Sonja Claw number 1, Layman. Dastardly and Muttley number 1, cover B. That is a variant cover. I gotta look them up. Shade number 1. Official Marvel Index to Fantastic Four number 1. Go ahead and grab a short box and put all the non-bag ones together with a thing sticking up. Yeah. Micronauts number 1, The New Voyages. Scarab number 1, DC Comics. Judge Dredd, Legends of the Law. Legendary Star-Lord number 1. Avengers United They Stand number 1, Marvel Animated. Okay. That is fine. We will then go to 40 minutes, folks, before the first break. Cyborg number 1, Man Inside the Machine. Abigail. Batman Legend of Dark Knight. War of the Worlds Second Wave number 1. We have Umbra by Image number 1. Bloodshot number 1 foil. Broken Trinity Angelus. And then we have Whiz Kids 80 computer exclusive Radio Shack.
That's some comics that called earlier. All right.
The Strange number 1. The Dead Kingdom of Flies number 1. And then Dark Sector 0. Those were all $1 each.
Where?
Okay, next up we have Profit Annual #1. That is poly sealed with card. Dead Irons #1 Dynamite. Brother Bedlam. Magic the Gathering Arabian Nights #1. Dark Age Astro City. It says book 1, but it says #2. That is book 1. Oh, that's probably #2, series 1. Fierce 1 Rocket Comics, Dark Horse. Wolverine Weapon X #1. Days of Vengeance #1, Infinite Crisis Special 2006. Empowered High School Hell. That is $1. Brigade #1. Dracula #1, 2017. Again, these are all dollar books. Man Tech #1, Robot Warriors. Man Tech #1, Robot Warriors, Archie Comics. G8 and his Battle Aces. The OMAC Project #1, special. Young Justice #1, special. X-Men Future History one-shot, Messiah War Sourcebook. Cops the Job #1. XSE #1. Death Wreck #1, Marvel UK. Girl Frenzy, The Secret Young Justice #1. Brilliant Trash #1. Aftershock. Oberon and Shipwreck #1. All right, you have the Max card set. That's the complete Max card set. That is 1 through 88. Complete set. That is $10. We have our Doorbuster, which is Batman Mystery Casebook and Batman Hush. Those are $1 for the set. We have Moon Knight #1. That is a McNiven cover. That is $5 for Moon Knight #1. That is from 2021. That is $5 for #1. Okay, we have Uncanny X-Men 153. That is $2. 290 is $2. 360 foil is $4. And X-Men 191, that is near mint minus 18, that is $15. We have Battle of the Planets. Battle of the Planets, Thundercats number 1, that is $10. Thundercats Hammers Herds Revenge number 1, that is $5. Or you get both copies for $12. We have the La Muerta coffee mugs. Those are $5. Okay, we have Daredevil. These are $1 each. Daredevil 363, 361, 360, 358, 325, 324, 321, and 309. $300, 261, 253, 242, 232, 231, 230, 229, 224, Max number 4, Transformers 1A, X-Men Divided We Stand number 1, Transformers All Hell Megatron number 12, Inhumanity number 1, Daredevil 379. And then the final dollar books, we have Relay Aftershock number 1, World Reader, Dragon Minds Way of the Warrior, Magog number 1, and Captain Glory number 1 polybag set with card. Okay, folks, we are going to take a quick break. This is The Experience. This is Just James at Just James Comics in Glendale, Arizona. We'll be back in a couple of minutes to finish up and show you more product.
Get the inside scoop on everything happening at The Experience every week. Join our mailing list by scanning the QR code at the bottom of the screen and then watching your email inbox.
You just finished the last episode of your favorite new show, and you just have to talk about it. But all your friends are ghosting you because of that incident last week at the buffet. Oh, you know the one. What you did to that chowder. Ugh. Keeps me up at night. So what do? Join writer Dan Wickline as he breaks down all your favorite pop culture media. Whether it's a review of the latest nerdy TV show or a dive back into the history of your favorite comic characters, Dan's ready to discuss all the hottest topics live. Join the conversation as Dan live streams Tuesday through Thursday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Dan Wickline Show on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Hey, it's producer Kyle. If you like going places where the action never stops like Las Vegas, the Caribbean, and Atlantic City, then you're probably not who I want to talk to. But if you want to surround yourself with amazing comic books and comic book content made by a devoted group of smart and funny industry insiders, the Experience Members Club was made for you. You can join the Experience by becoming a supporting member of our YouTube channel. You get access to exclusive content that no one else gets, like members-only live streams, pre-sales, one-on-one Q&As with production staff, and other content that's exclusively for members. Plus, for a limited time, if you sign up now, you'll be entered into our giveaway of a slabbed comic book. Just call this 1-8... Wait, hold on. It's 2022. No one makes phone calls anymore. Scan the QR code at the bottom of the screen, or just visit the membership section of our YouTube page, and you'll be on the VIP line of the comic book buffet, baby. Look at the size of those perks. Join today, and I'll be saying, "Who loves you, baby?" Me. The answer was me.
Hi, I'm Jacob Murray, writer of The Eighth Immortal and Court of the Dead comic from Sideshow Collectibles, and you're watching The Experience.
Hi, folks. We are back. I am Jesse James. We are in Glendale, Arizona at Jesse James Comics. We have been in business for going on 13 years, 2009. Yeah, 13 years. I have been selling comics since January 25th, 1982, so about 40 plus years. We do have a 8,000 square foot stores, one of the largest in the country with the full arcade that has about 40 machines, or actually more than that, probably has 60 machines. We do Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, plushies, comic book trades, action figures, pretty much anything collectible in our store. You can check us out at justjamescomics.com on the webpage, or you can check us out on Facebook. We are 46,000 plus strong there, or you can reach me on my private page, which is Just James Criscione. So, everybody, we are going to finish up here, show you a couple more items, and then call it a day. All right. Next up, you have Copperhead. Copperhead is 1 through 14. 1 through 14, that is $20. This is basically the good, evil, and bad, just with a woman as the head sheriff, basically. That is $20. Takes place in space. It's Copperhead 1 through 4. Very controversial, I guess, book officially. Exterminators. Oh, what did I say? The good, the bad, the ugly. I probably screwed that up. Exterminators #1. That's the Scotty Young. I have not looked through the first page, so I'm going to look through the first page because apparently everybody is freaking out about something. Well, that's probably why. Yeah, it's not exactly that bad. Good color. Yeah, it's not that bad. First page, basically, I can show you because it doesn't give away anything. That says mature audience only. I don't think they've ever done a full page in a Marvel book like that. It contains crude humor, alcohol usage, partial nudity, strobe effects, violence, and some of your favorite mutants acting like absolutely dumbasses. Read discretion is advised. But what is this rated? Oh, this is rated parental advisory. So that is the Scotty Young cover. That is $5. And then next up you have, this is cover C. Cover C, that is $5. Great thing about Marvel, they do not mark up their variant covers. They stay the same as the regular cover. That is what DC Comics does. All right. Mystery of Ultra 7, issue 2, cover B. That is $4. So you got Ultraman, Ultra 7. Pretty cool there. Darth Vader 27, cover A, that came out today. That is $4. Catch me. Why can I not get this Darth Vader to work? Anyways, that is Darth Vader. For some reason, Darth Vader likes the glare. 27A, that is $4. Iron Cat number 4, Iron Cat number 4, cover A, that is $4. Harley Quinn number 1, Terry Dotson, that is $10. Harley Quinn number 1, this is, who did this cover? Jerome Opina. That is the only copy we have left. That is $10, 30th anniversary for Harley Quinn. The books, those are $10. Those are prestigious. Tales of Suspense. This is obviously a reprint. Number 57, first appearance of Hawkeye. Hawkeye's only time in his original costume. This is not his original costume. For some reason, he changes after 3 pages. That is $4. Actually, most of my original art is his original costume. I don't think they could do his original costume. Okay, you have Pedro Sanchez, Vinyl Idols, Napoleon Dynamite. That is a sealed action figure. That is $12. We have a very cool sticker book. This is Freedom Flyer Sticker Fund, 1991. All the stickers are in there. So you just apply those to the pages. And that is $3. $3 for that. We have X Factors 2. There's a whole slew of numbers. Those are $1 each. Hold on 1 second, folks. Someone's trying to bust through our back door right now, so the whole team is out there. Okay, next up you have plushies. That is the reverse Spider-Man. You have the Hulk, and then you have the Spider-Man. That is $10. We're down to 10 minutes left in the show, folks. 10 minutes left in the show. If you see anything on the board, let me know. Make sure that you subscribe to the experience. Very, very cool. Okay, you have the turtle, and that is a bag clip. I don't have a bag to show you, but that is very cool. Little turtle there. I'm sure he's a character in anime. That is $8. $8. Some of the cool things I do. I am a senior Overstreet advisor. I've been an Overstreet advisor now for 10 years. I am a senior advisor. I do all the modern stuff, basically 1975 up. Everybody else actually does 75 down, up to platinum. So that's one of the things we do. We actually do a mass amount of exclusives. We're getting ready to do our 390th exclusive. I do have a show that I've been doing for 4 years. It's on show 1176. So we've been doing this a long time. We actually created live stream, and not created live stream, but we started projecting in live stream in 2015, September 2015. And then we really started to do programming. Actually, yesterday, oh no, 2 days ago was our 3-year anniversary. So we show a massive amounts of collectibles. We buy a lot. We're probably one of the biggest buyers in the West Coast. We pretty much buy everything under the sun. It doesn't matter if it's records, coins, dice, games. If it's collectible, and if there's someone out there stamps, then we are going to buy it and we are going to resell it. So we do a lot on that. Is that his name, Squirty? Squirty. Skirtle. Oh, Skirtle. Okay, so I've been advised his name is Skirtle, which I don't know why they don't put the names of these dudes on here. Well, actually, I do know why. But anyways, that is Skirtle. That is $8. $8 there. So very, very cool stuff. I do have those, but we wouldn't be doing, traditionally, we don't do those on live shows because then we have to go page by page. We have to show you grading. It's a very, very interesting way to sell Golden Age on screen. I've been doing this for 40 years. Selling it in person is hard enough, let alone trying to do those live streaming. It's one of those things, as long as you don't get into numbers, right? A lot of people get in trouble by giving you numbers. We use the BG, fine minus, all that great fun stuff. So that it's subjective, right? So you have this, if you give a fine to a fine plus, that's kind of 3.5 grades there. But yeah, if you request it, we will. You have to private message me on that. There's a couple of shows nationwide that do very well, but that's all they do is Golden Age. They do some, I've seen a show yesterday was doing platinum, which is a very hard thing to sell. I only own, I think, in my 40 years, one platinum book and all that. So very cool stuff there. But live streaming is a very cool thing to do. Get your brand out there. You get to see product from across the nation. It allows people that don't have comic book stores to actually buy comics. There's 17,500 cities out there. There's only 3,000 stores. I'm talking about brick and mortar stores. Over 100,000 people sell comics. So a little bit different there. But live stream is very, very interesting. And you need to be able to pivot while you're selling. So very cool. We are down to 7 minutes. So if you have any questions, you can ask me questions. But I am from Vegas. I started at the Friendly Neighborhood comic book store in January 1982. I started in nickel and dime boxes that were selling. At that time, they were selling bronze and silver for 10 cents each. I mean, obviously not the major titles, but that's how I got started. I did my first convention in 1982. 1984 was my very first convention. I did it at 13 years old. I did it at the Hacienda, and I was obviously the youngest kid on the floor, and we sold a ton of comics because I didn't know how to price anything back in the day. Keep in mind, we were in the day when your eBay store was the rack at 7-Eleven. So very, very cool stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We ship around the world. We ship. In fact, we have 6 boxes going to Canada over the next couple of days. So, yes, we ship around the world. It doesn't matter where it goes. I think there's 6 countries we're not allowed to ship to. Other than that, we ship everywhere. We do your combined shipping. So, if you buy over 4 or 5 days, we combine that. We don't want you paying all those taxes and stuff. kind of bind it together. If you go to eBay, we have 81,000 lifetime feedback. Very, very good feedback when it comes to that. I think we started eBay even earlier before my store that I opened. Well, we started on eBay, so definitely would have to be earlier. I also have a YouTube page, which is called Six Shooter Pickups. We do that. We show all our pickups, mainly keys. We don't go over the basic or direct. So we have about 25, 30 videos on that stuff. So pretty cool. We stay very active in the community, whether it be Facebook Live or YouTube or eBay. We have our own web pages. We have our Square web page as well. You can find that at Just James Comics. Yeah, no problem now. So we are down to 5 minutes left in the show. The experience is going on 2 years now. So very cool. That was actually created by 4 people that had come together and wanted to create a platform that was a little bit different than Facebook. Facebook is very fast paced, right? I show in a show in 2 hours, 600, 700 items. YouTube, you slow down, but we wanted a community page. YouTube is moving forward with live streaming as a bigger platform. As you know, eBay starts, they just finished beta. So eBay is going to be the big boy in the world here pretty fast. Last year they did $14 billion without live streaming. So it'll be very interesting what they do with that. Oh, I got it. Norton Alert. Always great Norton Alerts. So we will be back on Sunday. Sundays we are probably going to do everything with interviews because we do have a 3-hour show right after that, so we don't want to get bogged down with it. But very cool. You want to hit the like buttons and the bells, and you want to share this out to your friends who might just want to watch someone show comics or any of the talk shows on here or the game shows. So there's a lot more to offer here than probably any other place else right now. As it continues to grow, the platform will, pivot and move forward with new exciting stuff. We have a lot of people with a lot of seniority in the comic book world, so. Yes, they do actually have it's a binded form, so it's a big roll form. So you have to go online and you have to special order those. Keep in mind that the one thing I will tell you about Overstreet as an advisor is the day that book comes out, it's obsolete. So it's just a starting point. Now, if you go to overstreet.com, you can actually put all your stuff in, and it will actually change prices during the day. So based on eBay sales, Go Collect, all the measures that they use, Key Collector, Key Collector is based on eBay. So you can get the binder, and it's on a black roll, and it's just huge. Nearly everything is probably that size there, right? So you got this big, this size, and that's probably, that size is actually too big. Maybe that's the side of the Overstreet. So very, very interesting. I would like to see them cut the fat out of that as well. Take out the little big books. I think you put that in a separate one. There's 100 pages of articles in there from all of the Overstreet advisors. If you go look at mine, 5 years ago, I said we would all be doing live streaming. Everybody thought I was crazy. And guess what? We're all doing live streaming. So pretty crazy stuff there. I was trying to figure out. So I'm throwing around a ball that's signed by Dill Strawberry. I thought that was pretty funny. We have tons of stuff just sitting in the back. So as we evolve into the experience, we'll have more crisp shows. We'll have bigger allotment of product that we'll be able to pivot during the show. So very, very cool stuff. Yeah, it's a great hobby, right? Almost 3 million people collect comic books now, so that's very good. A very small percentage, about 1% to 2%, are actually key collectors that actually collect keys. The other 98% are pretty much number collectors, right? Superman, you want 100 through 200. So that's the good thing about this business. So we are at the top of the hour, folks. We want to thank you very much for joining me, Jesse James, on The Experience, and we will see you all on Sunday. Have a good night.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere The Experience is all the time.